In this video, what we're going to cover is how to repair holes in shirts so it's stable once again for embroidery. For example, I've got a mistake that was made, as we all do from time to time. On this shirt you can see there was lettering added, but it was accidentally placed upside down. So using my Peggy stitch eraser, I was able to remove all the stitches. And if you notice, embroidery does create a series of holes, which we will cover. But no matter how careful you are, you will find that you will put some small holes into the garment. This makes it a rough area for the embroidery to try to repeat over itself again and not very stable. What I'm going to use is a couple of Ganol products here, and what I'm going to do is use the heat and seal material, which comes in a sheet or by the roll. Okay, and this is a heat and seal that a lot of time people will use for patches and things like that. I want to cover the hole on the inside to make this garment stable for embroidery once again. So all I really need is a very small piece, just large enough to cover the hole. From there, I'm going to use my wax paper. If you have your Teflon sheets in heat press, this works just as well, and usually even a little quicker if you have your heat press. I'm going to use my Teflon sheet on the inside. Take the paper off of the back of my heat and seal material, and I just need to make sure that I get that placed directly where I created that hole earlier. Laying another Teflon piece over the top, I'm going to take my iron, which I already have ready, probably for about a good 10 to 12 seconds. Make sure that gets nice and hot. I'll move my Teflon sheet on the inside, outside, and then the sheet on the inside, and now this is my heat and seal material, and it's pretty invisible, it's hard to see. Okay, and that's ready to hoop and embroider once again, except this time right side up. If you'll notice, once it's done, now what I did change was I went to uppercase characters here. A lot of time if you need to match the same, I would normally recommend you can go 5 or 10% bigger on the design, and that just helps cover the area where you remove the stitches. But again, the little trick of using the heat and seal material to repair and patch holes in garments that you create when, for example, using your Peggy stitch eraser is permanent. So that will hold up wear and tear, wash after wash, and you've saved your garment.